Hello and welcome to National Focus. I am Octavia Prosper. In the headlines, PM pays tribute to Miriam Blanchard following resignation. Government strengthens fisheries, marketing and export opportunities, and DDA launches summer tourism initiative. The details of the headline stories and more when we return. Welcome back. Prime Minister Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit has paid tribute to the Honorable Miriam Blanchard following her resignation as parliamentary representative for the Roseau North constituency. In an official statement, the Prime Minister expressed gratitude for Ms. Blanchard's years of service to Dominica, describing her contribution to national development as significant and far-reaching. The Prime Minister noted that during nearly a decade in cabinet, Ms. Blanchard played a key role in the country's reconstruction efforts following Tropical Storm Erica, while also leading initiatives in planning, economic development, labor, public service modernization, and support for small businesses. The Prime Minister said her commitment to public service remained unwavering despite personal health challenges and commended her perseverance and dedication to the people of Dominica. He also recognized Ms. Blanchard's service to the Roseau North constituency, describing her as a strong advocate who worked to ensure residents benefited from the country's development agenda. As she steps away from public office to focus on her recovery, Mr. Skerrit extended best wishes on behalf of the government and the people of Dominica and assured her of continued support. The Prime Minister further assured residents of Roseau North that their interests will continue to be represented and confirmed that a by-election will be held within the timeframe required under the Constitution. Minister for Agriculture Roland Royer says government is working to strengthen the fisheries value chain by creating greater opportunities for fishers to focus on production while benefiting from improved marketing and distribution systems. The minister says the Dominica Export-Import Agency DEXIA is playing an increasingly important role in purchasing and marketing locally caught fish.
In terms of sales or purchase of fisheries, DEXIA is now managing the fisheries plant in Roseau where we buy and sell fish. And to date, they have purchased over 74,000 pounds of fish from fishers. Something we don't do well in Dominica. When we are a farmer or a fisher, we want to do everything. We want to sow the seed, we want to harvest it, we want to go by the market, we want to sell it, we want to process it, and we want to export it. You know, we cannot be labor right through in every link on the value chain. We're wasting our times.
The Agriculture Minister says Dominica is making progress in expanding export opportunities for locally caught fish, with recent shipments receiving positive feedback in overseas markets. However, he notes that meeting international food safety and certification requirements remains critical to accessing larger markets such as the United Kingdom.
In terms of export for the fish, very good point. We've done trial shipments to Canada and New York already, and we got good reviews because it reached to the supermarkets or the restaurant 3 days after catch. They don't normally get that. So it came at premium price. But to export fish to the US or the UK, your facility must be certified. I don't think the one we just built in Dublin and Bioche are certified because of the scale of operation. So I know DEXIA and Fisheries, department are working on having the complexes certified HACCP so we can export fish to the UK.
The Discover Dominica Authority has launched a new tourism initiative aimed at encouraging visitors to spend more time exploring communities and attractions across the island. The program, called Summer the Nature Island Way, forms part of DDA's ongoing Nature of Love campaign and features 8 curated itineraries highlighting Dominica's strengths in nature, wellness, culture, and adventure tourism. The initiative includes 4 multi-day vacation packages focused on family travel, romance, adventure, and wellness, along with 4 full-day tours showcasing attractions in Roseau Valley, Northern Dominica, Calibishi, and other key tourism areas.
This summer, we're inviting visitors to experience Dominica through our new Summer the Nature Island Way initiative. Whether you're traveling as a family, as a couple, on a wellness retreat, or in search of adventure, you'll find experiences designed to help you connect with the very best of the nature island. From rainforest hikes and hidden waterfalls to natural hot springs, fresh local cuisine, and marine adventures, Dominica offers countless ways to relax, explore, and reconnect with what matters most. To make planning easier, we have curated a collection of suggested itineraries that showcase experiences across the island and help visitors discover more during their stay. Visit discoverdominica.com to explore the itineraries and start planning your summer escape. We look forward to welcoming you to Dominica this summer.
The DDA says the itineraries are designed to help visitors better plan their trips while encouraging deeper exploration of the island and greater support for local tourism businesses. The program also reinforces Dominica's position as a leading destination for nature-based and wellness travel, offering experiences that connect visitors with the island's people, culture, and natural environment. The Ministry of Agriculture is moving to strengthen its capacity to detect and respond to invasive pests and diseases that threaten the country's agricultural sector with support from the Dominica National Conservation Trust Fund, DNCTF. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries, Blue and Green Economy, Ryan Ansem, made the point while addressing the DNCTF's second grant-making ceremony.
We are battling with leaf-alley yellowing today, but there are other invasive species that we are concerned of. And so this project will support and strengthen the Ministry of Agriculture capacity in developing surveillance, monitoring, and detection capacities.
Mr. Ansem said the DNCTF-funded project complements Dominica's national efforts to combat invasive species by strengthening surveillance and monitoring systems and improving the country's capacity for early detection and rapid response.
What we are doing is removing the infested plants, and that is not a cheap endeavor. So basically we are using chainsaw men, cutting down the trees, and getting rid of it. So that's a very expensive undertaking. And we're also restoring ecosystem. Traditionally, our coconut plantation or productive system coconut are planted on the coastal areas in Dominica. And so if we do not have that, we may cause some severe problems in terms of erosion.
You're watching National Focus. More when we return. Welcome back. The Ministry of Culture, Youth, Sports and Community Development hosted its 12th annual National Sports Awards under the theme Passion, Resilience, Victory. The event was held on Saturday at the Intercontinental Dominica Cabaret Resort and Spa, where the country's sportsmen and women were recognized for their performances over the last year. Other individuals, organizations, and institutions were also recognized for their contributions to the development and promotion of sports in the country.
Your presence this evening reflects the important role that sport plays in our national life and your shared commitment to its continued growth and development. To award recipients, congratulations. This evening, we celebrate your accomplishments and recognize the hard work, the sacrifices, and of course, the determination that has brought you here. Each award represents hours of training, commitment, and perseverance, and you should be immensely proud of what you have achieved.
She reminded the awardees that their presence was a sign of the work that they did and their coaches have put into their own development.
Your success serves as an inspiration, not only to your peers, but also to the many young persons across Dominica who look to you as examples of what can be accomplished through dedication and hard work. We are also reminded tonight that behind every successful athlete stands a strong support system. Our coaches, teachers, officials, administrators, volunteers, families, and of course, communities. These all play an essential role in helping our athletes reach their full potential.
Meanwhile, Minister for Finance, Honorable Dr. Irvin McIntyre, represented the Prime Minister at the event. He noted that such events are a chance for the government and country to say thank you to the athletes and sports personnel who dedicate so much of their time to representing Dominica on regional and global stages.
Thank you for your sacrifices. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for representing Dominica with dignity and pride. This evening also allows us to reflect on the broader role of sports in national development. For this government, sport has never been viewed simply as recreation or entertainment. Sports is an important pillar of national development because it contributes to healthier communities, stronger families, and more confident young people. Sports help us to instill discipline, teamwork, respect, resilience, leadership. It provides positive outlets for young people, creates opportunities for personal growth, and often serves as a means to education, employment, and social mobility.
And now, your weather update. A high-pressure system will maintain a relatively dry atmosphere across the area during the next 24 hours. However, patches of low-level clouds moving westward are expected to bring occasional cloudiness and a few brief passing showers. Breezy conditions are also expected to persist throughout the period. Meanwhile, a tropical wave located in the central tropical Atlantic continues to be monitored as it moves westward and is forecast to approach the area by Wednesday. Saharan dust will continue to affect the area in varying concentrations, resulting in hazy skies, reduced visibility, and periods of poor air quality. Persons with asthma, allergies, or other respiratory conditions should continue to take the necessary precautions to avoid health complications. Sea conditions are expected to remain slight to moderate during the next 24 hours. Waves are forecast to reach up to 3 feet along the western coast and up to 7 feet along the eastern coast. Small craft operators should continue to exercise caution. And that's all for this edition of National Focus. Be sure to follow GIS Dominica on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitter. You can also drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm. From all of us here on the GIS News production team, I'm Octavia Prosper. Thanks for watching and stay safe.